I'm losing friends, but I'm finding peace. Oh, look at this today. Woke up this morning about 5:30 to all this. Wow. Love it. So of course, even though it's Sunday, I don't usually do the morning walks. Decided, with this winter wonderland, I ain't passing it up. But today I wanted to talk about what I just said there, that I'm losing friends, but finding peace. So, I've been doing this YouTube channel on and off a couple years because I keep stopping months at a time. People unfollow, or I start doing 90 different types of videos. People who tune in for one thing see another thing and then they bail out. Now I could easily keep this channel going. Well, let me first rewind a bit and talk about what keeps a lot of people going on YouTube is trying to make money on YouTube. So what they'll do is they'll get in bed with the algorithm. Okay, so the YouTube algorithm will help you out. It's like if you were, say, in a rock band, you had to put flyers up, this is before the internet, whatever you do to promote yourself, you're supposed to, make grand statements or plaster something in a newspaper or on a telephone pole, whatever it is. You have to do that to help promote your business, because everybody is trying to also succeed. So with the YouTube algorithm, you have to get into bed with it. You have to put on your nicest boxer shorts or your little Victoria's Secret, and you got to sidle on up next to YouTube in your little bed. And they'll help you promote your videos. So that means using titles that everybody uses. 5 things I don't use anymore as a minimalist, or here's 10 matcha mistakes I don't make anymore when I make matcha tea. You get the idea. You have to kind of play the game, and they'll help you out. Now, part of this is dirty to me, and part of it I understand is part of the thing. Hey, listen, man, I make the videos. YouTube's giving me my own channel, and I'm going to need to use them a little bit to help promote it. And you have to sell yourself out a little bit. You have to whore yourself out a little bit. If you look at it that way, you can also look at it like, hey, man, they let me do videos in here, but sometimes you really don't want to do those titles because it feels like these videos have not, I don't want to make a video about this, or I don't want to call it this, but I kind of have to, or no one's going to see these videos. So you start to then not be honest with yourself, and you start playing a game that's not easy to win. So you see a lot of people who get successful on YouTube. Like I saw this one girl, the video popped up and it said things I learned after 60 or whatever that that I'm teaching you or whatever. And it was 500,000 views. And I looked at a lot of her videos before that, and it was all about Poshmark stuff. But this one hit, so then all her future videos were about that. They were about the same topic again. So I'm 60 and here's what and I'm thinking, now this person's in prison. They used the YouTube algorithm. It was a hit, but instead of going right back to what they normally do, which is talking about Poshmark, their passionate thing, they decided to play the YouTube algorithm game and they keep doing that. Now, there's some kind of hell that they have to endure every day, coming up with these videos that they probably don't really want to do, but they know it's going to get views, so YouTube will help promote them. And you're stuck in this thing, and you don't have any peace. There's some kind of like I said, you've whored yourself out to the algorithm of YouTube. So then I say to myself, do I need to do that, or will I do that, or will there be some kind of middle ground? Well, I noticed I haven't done it, and not only have I haven't done it, but I've made videos, and then I've stopped making videos. I've made videos about some topics, and then completely made different things like meditation videos, or what's the things I've been doing? I don't know. I've been doing weird stuff all over the place. And then people just start unfollowing, which I guess is fine, but I start thinking, look at this shot here. I start thinking, why would I do something that's not like honest to who I am? Why would I do that? Yeah, it'll get some views in the short term, and I guess I could use those sparingly to then help facilitate some views on the channel and subscribers. But it has to fit. I'm not going to do 10 matcha tips if I don't want to talk about that. So there's the quandary you're in. But I noticed as the followers would drop when I would do these things, or there wouldn't be engagement on them because it's completely different from what I'm just doing normally, I got upset right away. Like, oh man, what am I, because again, you want people to watch. But then I'm thinking, wait a minute, like I don't want to do those things. I'm more at peace when I just do whatever I want. Like, what if it didn't matter and the algorithm didn't help you with catchy titles that you had to use? What kind of videos would you make? Would I make the same videos I would? Those people wouldn't. If there was no algorithm, they wouldn't be making, they all sound the same, these people. And they're all whoring themselves out, and I won't do it. So as I lose these subscribers, I'm finding peace in being myself. And look, if the subscribers dropped down to 50, but all 50 were engaging with me, oh my God, and I'm doing the exact kind of videos I want, I'm on top of the world, baby. So there is that dilemma of, and the balance of trying to do both. Please the algorithm because you need them to help promote you, just like a band will need a manager or an agent, whatever you do to help, get you out there. Publicist. There's only so much you could do on your own. That's and get 4 views on a video before you're like, hey, maybe I should do this video saying, whatever. You get the idea of some of those titles. But people are always so concerned with, peace. Oh wait, they're not concerned with peace. I'm just getting sidetracked here. People are so concerned with views, subscribers, followers, likes, comments, that they will whore themselves out for all those things. And then there's a stress that comes with having to put on this act of this channel that you really don't want to do. And even if you liked that video that you use just for the algorithm, you're going to get sick of saying the same thing. Because I've seen it, these channels, they see what works and it's the same video and the same comments. And I'm thinking, what? Look, there's no new information here. And how do you want to make the same video all the time? They're playing the game. It's a game I don't want to play. So there is some kind of peace and tranquility, just like walking in the snow. This is so nice. There's a peace and tranquility that comes with not caring about all that other stuff. Let that fall away. Do the stuff you really like doing. Let the chips fall, and at least you'll be honest to yourself. And this just applies outside of YouTube. People, high school, young kids trying to, fit in and do this, and there's nothing real, there's nothing substantial about those relationships you'll have from that. But if you're true to yourself, here comes the cliches. If you're true to yourself, you just do what you want to do. Wear what you want to wear to high school tomorrow. When you go to school tomorrow, wear that. Oh, I'm going to wear this because everybody wears this, and this person will like me, and the quarterback will want to date me, and the cheerleader will want to make out with me behind the, I don't know, behind the lockers or wherever they. Nah, man. Peace. That's where it's at, man. peace. Let's go this way a bit. Hope you could see. Anyway, like, I feel that this is common sense, but we're so clouded these days with, like I said, comments, likes, all this stuff, and peace is not something that's important. We think peace comes from appeasing and appealing to things, but then eventually you'll find an emptiness that's hard to scrub away. It's hard to scrub away, my friends. So, as we watch this beautiful winter wonderland unfold before us, say to yourself, if I found peace with this idea or this way of thinking, this way of living, but it cost me some friends along the way, ask yourself, would I still do it? Would I still do it? Chances are you would. So do that. Because lately I've been losing friends and finding something way more important. Peace. And I'm going to keep enjoying the snow. And I'll say to you, peace. And remember, now you're waiting, right? You're like, remember, what's he going to say? This is the key to see how many of you people actually watch the whole videos. I might just leave you hanging. And remember, and then the video cuts off. See, if you see that and you make a comment in the comment section there, you'll know. I'll know that you watched it all the way to the end. So anyway, I'm Tommy. Losing friends. This is Almost Zen TV. And remember,